clearance from Chow Son Fu, Chinese Taipei. As we go back to the track, we're getting set for the premium women's 800 meters. Aurora Rinda wearing hip 1, Rachel Gearing hip 2. There's Madeline Kelly, she'll be wearing hip 3. Kelly, the defending Canadian champion, 3-time Canadian champion in this distance overall. There is Lucia Stafford. She's a 2-time national champion over 1,500 meters, and she's already got the Olympic standard in that distance. It'll be Susan Aneno wearing hip 5. Next to her is Mariana Pree. Hip 9 belongs to Allison Andrews-Paul. Hip 7, Valerie Tobias. And she'll be tucked in next to our pacer here, Sadie Jane Hickson. And on the outside, you've got Haley Kitching. There's Allison Andrews-Paul, hitting for Simon Fraser out of New Zealand. She's from out of New Zealand. Simon Fraser is about 10 kilometers from this track.
Well, we saw great drama and a star-studded field in the men's 800. We are set for the same thing here, as you mentioned, Maddie Kelly out of the Royal City Athletics Club. Tokyo Olympian in this event, defending Canadian champion 3 times over. She is going to have some company, though, in the form of Lucia Stafford. Stafford made her first final at her first Olympic Games in Tokyo in the 1,500 meter. Our pacer out to a good start here. And again, that is Sadie Jane Hickson. We saw her in action earlier today, looking to take them through in 58 flat. That is a blazing opening quarter. They're looking to run 1:59.30. That would get them a berth on the Paris Olympic start line. And Stafford sits in second right now behind Hickson. Stafford already secured a spot to the Paris Olympics in the 1,500, looking to eclipse her 2 minutes, .47 best in this event. They are through spot on in 58 high. Kelly in third now, and a move on the outside. Maddie Kelly, such a decorated Canadian, made every team possible in 2022, World Championships, Commonwealth Games. Has struggled a bit in this outdoor season, but it is Stafford at the front, continuing to take charge of this race. Stafford finding her wheels. Older sister Gabriella, such a standout on the Canadian scene, multiple time record holder, but it is younger sister Lucia, the 1,500 meter specialist, who is taking charge of the field going into the last 120 meters, Adam.
Now she's under a challenge from Haley Kitching, who is trying to move up onto her shoulder, but Stafford sensing the pressure. But Kitching, a very good challenge here. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough. So Kitching doing some great work on the final 200 meters of this 800. She runs 2:01.95, Stafford 2:01.99. Valerie Tobias through for third, 2:02.04. Aurora Rinda, 2:02.65. And should mention Rinda, as it stands right now, is eligible for selection to the Olympic team as she finds herself within quota positioning. So she'll score some valuable points here.
And it was a furious push to the finish. Stafford is one of the best gamers I've ever seen. She absolutely gets the job done every time. She never gives up. She will push herself to the point of exhaustion, of finish line pukes, which I love to see, by the way, and she gives her all here. The 1,500 meter specialist showing what she's made of in the 800. Not quite enough to hold off that charge by Kitching. Well done by her. Kitching came in with a 2 minute point 70 best. So she is outside of that, but a strong victory. And you mentioned the World Athletics point standings. That matters so much because this being a World Athletics Silver Continental Tour meet means that the points are high. Placing well at this meet in one of the premier events will give you valuable points in that pursuit of the Paris